Alright, everyone ready?
Alright, you're ready for the cookie filler challenge?
Cookie filler challenge!
Alright.
Oh, we should play Rocky music.
Here we go. Oh, that one's not very good. Oh no! Get my knife up.
Some accidentally fell in my mouth. It's hard! Look, you're higher than mine!
It's a leaning tower of Oreo. Stay my little mountain of young. I can't even see what you're doing because I'm afraid I'm losing focus.
Oh, here we go! You win!
How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13. Look how neat yours is! Okay,
Oh, yum.
transport it over. Oh, I got a little bit of.
That looks so good. That looks so good. We had the best time ever. I keep thinking my stack of Oreos is gonna fall, but it's hanging
You weren't
in there.
6 feet away. I'd let you have some.
No, thank you. That looks
I'm
good.
good. My little stack doesn't look so good, Linda.
We didn't give up though.
No.
Nope. We were determined.
We were determined. Determined. I don't know what I was determined to do, but I was
It looks
determined
so
to
good.
do something.
Well, how are you? Have you had a good week?
am great. I've had a great week. I worked in the yard.
Oh yes.
I got in the pool for the first time.
Was it cold?
On Saturday.
Was the water cold?
It was cold, but then all of a sudden,
Yeah, refreshing.
it was good. It was good. I'm really glad. So I was very happy. So I got in the pool for a little bit, and then I was refreshed enough to finish my yard work.
Good for you. I know you like your pool.
Yeah, I do. What about you? I know you had a busy weekend.
I did have a busy weekend. We've been working at a family home, and yes, it's very nice to get in some refreshing water after you worked so hard all day. I agree. Not a pool, it was a shower.
Did
but
you
still
get
it's
a
good.
Nike
No,
call
I
up?
did not. But a shower is always refreshing after you've been working hard all day.
That's
so
true.
that's
That's
good.
true.
Yep. All right.
You know what?
This is week 5. I cannot
I know.
believe it's the end of May.
5 weeks.
May 31st, week 5. We're at the end of Unstuck.
Stuck.
Don't give up. So I hope the kids are remembering all of our stories.
They will. They will.
And what our focus word, what determination is.
What determination
and
is.
our memory verse, all those good
That
things.
story of Tess Strutman was adorable.
I know.
That was so cute, and I loved her mom's post about it. Did you read her mom's post about it
Yes.
afterwards?
Yeah.
So Tess was very happy to that we
But I
did
think you have
that.
another story about
I
determination.
do. I have a little story about Evan Dillard.
Huh.
He is in the same Sunday school class as Tess.
Yep,
So I
kindergarten,
say
first grade.
shout out to those Sunday school teachers in K1.
That's
They
right.
rock. Anyway, Evan was determined to get his room cleaned up.
Way to go, Evan.
Cleaning up his room.
Determined.
So it was really great. So if you guys have videos or pictures of you being determined, send them to us.
Yep. Send them to us.
You might be the
Determined.
star of Kids Connection next.
Last week,
This
get
is-
them in.
Yeah.
Get them in.
Yep. So we'll get that. You
Okay.
wanted to remind the kids what determination
Okay,
is?
if you remember, determination is deciding that it's worth it to finish what you started.
Mm-hmm.
And
You were determined.
yes. So as we mentioned, we have a family house in Eufaula, and we're moving some things out of it. And I had a lot of moments of determination to keep going even when it gets tough, because when you're hot and sweaty and things are heavy, there's a lot of moments that I need a lot of strength to kind of keep pushing through to finish the project that you're working on. So yeah, I feel Evan, I feel Tess, Yeah, I've had those moments where
Yeah.
you got to it gets tough, but you got to be determined.
Yep.
Feeling like it is worth it to finish what you started.
Yep.
I'm in. I'm all in.
Well, I did a lot of yard work. I was determined because, we had the girls coming over for lunch on Memorial Day. So I was determined that I was going to get my yard work done and get the front yard looking good, get my flags hung and stuff. And then, darn it, if
What
I didn't
happened?
go out this morning and there's another tree broken.
Oh.
So I guess we had a big storm last night.
Well, yeah, we've had some rain come through,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
It was big enough it broke another tree. So now I'll be determined to clean that tree up.
That's
now.
right. You can do it.
I can do
Don't
it.
give
I
up.
can do it.
Finish what you started. All right, so do you think they remember the memory verse?
I don't know, but you know what? I got a video of Ryan Stevenson.
That's right.
Reciting his memory
Go,
verse.
Ryan.
Is doing good. At the right time, we will gather a crop if we don't give up. Galatians 6:9.
It was amazing, and in fact, I got it Sunday morning.
Yes, right
Sunday
then.
morning. It came
was in.
right in. So I know there are other people out there that can do this memory verse. Lorelei, I know you can do it. Taylor Blakely, Carter Storm.
Call them out. That's right. We know
Yep.
you're watching.
You guys, Tucker and Thatcher, you do it every Sunday for us when we were in
Kids
in
Connection, that's right,
in
here.
the building. So I know you can do it at home too.
That's right.
So,
All right, so let's remind ourselves
I want
what it
some videos.
is. Okay,
Yep.
so let's remind ourselves what it is. It's from Galatians. You remember? Okay, it goes like this. Let us not become tired of doing good. At the right time, we will gather a crop if we don't give up. Galatians 6:9. Nerve. Okay, so now is the verse where there's some words left out.
Take
Kind
some
of
words
fill in
out.
the blank. Remember that fun learning. Okay, so we're gonna take some words out. Here we go. You fill in the blank. So it goes like this. Let us not become of doing at the right. We will gather a crop if we don't up. And what book in the Bible? It's in the New Testament. And then it's chapter 6, verse 9. That's right. Okay, so you guys, if you will, videotape yourselves saying that verse without cheating. Don't look it up. Don't look at the TV. Don't leave the screen on. Pause it to that. If you will have your parents videotape you reciting the verse, send it
Yep.
to Laura and I.
Yep.
We're gonna hook you up with something.
We are.
Ooh, what's Ryan getting?
Ryan is going to get something darn special.
He was the only one,
He's
right?
the only one.
Last week.
And so I think Ryan's getting a gift card. Quick
Gift
Trip.
card? Sweet. Yum.
And to drop him a gift card in the mail.
That's awesome. I know. Go
I know.
Ryan.
Go
Go
Ryan.
Ryan. Go Ryan.
All right, good work with the memory verse, Ryan. And everybody else, just keep up. So let's get started. You ready to get started?
Yes,
This week?
tell us where we are. We're in week 5.
We're week 5. Last
Yep.
week, Peter had selected 7 volunteers to stay
right.
in Jerusalem.
Oh, yeah.
And they were going to take care of all the new believers, make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they were fed and housed and clothed, and all their needs were being met.
And last week was Stephen.
So Stephen was
Yes.
one of the 7 who stayed behind, and it was very sad. Stephen was put on trial and executed by the religious leaders because he would not stop talking about Jesus.
and he didn't give up, though.
He did not give up.
No,
He was
he was
determined that people would know about Jesus. But remember, he did have the assurance that he would be in heaven with Jesus, and so he did have that. But yeah, people back in the past and even in the present, people are persecuted for the things they believe.
Yeah.
That's something you will learn more about when you study history as you get older. And it's also something you can talk to your moms and dads about, and they can explain to you why people aren't tolerant sometimes of other people's beliefs. And I think that's something very important for you to discuss with your parents, and to get a little understanding, a little
Sure.
perspective on how things
Sure.
work.
So our story continues.
But the story continues, and it's a happier story. We are meeting Philip.
Philip.
Not Philip Phillips, but Philip.
Philip.
We are meeting Philip. And he is one of the 7 that was left behind in Jerusalem, that he stayed behind in Jerusalem to take care of the new believers.
So I wonder what's going to happen to
But
Philip.
that's not what Philip ended up doing.
Yeah, so look at this picture. Look at this picture. There's
a
two
couple of
people,
guys in
and I'm
there.
going to give you a hint. One is Philip, and one is not. And they're sitting in something. You'll have to watch
You're
to
gonna find
see
out.
what they're sitting
All right,
in.
Miss Linda, tell them how to do
Okay,
it.
as you guys remember, you want to go back to that email. You're already watching the first link because you're watching us now, but you're going to go back to that email and you're going to click on the second link, and that's going to take you to the music videos, and it's going to take you also to the Bible story for today. And when you finish that, you're going to come back to the third link on your email, and we're going to wrap it up and talk a little bit more about Philip.
And while you're gone, I am going
yum.
to eat a little more ice.
And I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch her, and it's going to be awesome.
It's delicious.
It is. We're going to see you in a second. That looks so good.
It is good.